Yo, what is going on, guys? Sabrtooth back on Madden Mobile, and today, although there wasn't an App Store update, this is one of the biggest changes, if not the biggest change, that Madden Mobile has had all year. Today, I'm going to talk all about that, the repercussions, how you guys can be making coins off of this, and what to expect from the game in the future. Now, you guys can see I'm kind of just scrolling around in the sets here. We've got postseason. Obviously, we do have the new sets. In the postseason, we have the All-Pro promo that came out the other day. I'm a bit disappointed with it, but if we take a look here in the programs, you guys can see in the back of these cards, even Andrew Whitworth, a showstopper, or showdown rather, these cards are all auctionable. Team of the Week, Rising Stars, you name it, every single set player in the game, and all players, I believe, total, besides Madden Master Tom Brady, are going to be auctionable from now on until, I suppose, the end of Madden. So this is actually absolutely crazy, and today I'm going to talk about everything that you guys need to know, show you guys a couple tips on how to make some coins, and let's just jump right into this. So if you guys are new to the channel, as always, make sure to be hitting that subscribe button, triggering that bell, and like this video if you do enjoy this content. Let's jump right into it. You guys can see I was taking a look at Marvin Harrison right there, and the first promo that I want to talk about is Legends. Now, you guys know a lot of Legend badges were on auctionable that you get from live events and such, and now take a look at how cheap these are. 30,000 coins for a Legend shield. These things are absolutely cheap, so if you guys find any collectibles that are somewhat valuable, I believe they're all around somewhat the same price, but you guys can go out sniping those, or Legend players themselves. The reason I was taking a look at that Marvin Harrison is because I think it's a pretty good price. If you're just looking at Legends, you can maybe filter a bit by some higher overalls. If we go maybe 93 here or so, we can see some other cards. You guys can see right here, Marvin Harrison checking out 377,000 coins, and I think that's a pretty good price. I wanted to buy it on camera for you guys so you could see. Legends is definitely a solid way to make coins, especially when they keep introducing newer and higher overall cards into the game. No longer are those Legends going to be unauctionable. Every single card in the game is now auctionable. So let's pick up this Marvin Harrison. Decent profit right there. Next one's around 450k. If we can sell them for around the same thing, it's going to be around maybe, I don't know, maybe 40,000 coins of profit, which is nothing crazy, but certainly not bad for a single snipe, especially with the way the market is right now. Now, if we're taking a look at Rising Stars, actually, these are two good snipes. We will pick these up right away. Now, Rising Stars, even the gold kind of trashy ones you get from live events before are now auctionable, and these cards do sell. I don't know if people are just collecting them for kicks or if they're trying to actually do something with them, but these are actually a great way to make coins if you guys don't have too many right now. I was able to get one maybe 2 rounds ago for 5,000 coins. Should I put... Nah, I don't really want to scroll all the way back there, and I'll post it up later. But if you guys just check out for Rising Stars, gold, and even elite ones, honestly, Rising Stars is a pretty decent way to make coins because the cards, you guys can see those golds straight up go for 30k, even the cheapest. And if we're looking at the Masters, now Leonard Fournette is auctionable. And most of these sets, actually all of these sets, you can only do once. So if there's a card that you guys regret training into another card, something like that, maybe you accidentally trained in maybe Evan Engram or a really good Rising Star, you guys can now pick them up again because they are now auctionable. Now, neutralizers are going for insane amounts of coins, so if you guys have any of them, even 85, 90, or 95 overall, every single type of neutralizer is worth so many coins right now. Now, the thing is, I'm sure, as you guys have done as well, a lot of these unauctionable cards you already trained up because you figured, well, they're not going to be auctionable anyway, so why would I just hold on to a normal unauctionable card? You guys can see Kickoff as well. A lot of these irrelevant players that I just kind of discounted from my mind, Black Friday players, these are on the block. Odell Beckham Jr. A lot of people are going to be able to build some squads composed of super rare players, which is the nice thing about this because some of the cards that were on auctionable, nobody had any idea or any possible way to obtain some of these cards since they were unauctionable. Now, pretty much you can get any card in the entire game. Now, as I was saying before, a lot of the people who train up their cards, unfortunately, there is no way to reverse your cards back down to being auctionable. That would actually be a nice... That would be an interesting feature. You could take out all the training points from your card, maybe get 50 or 25% refunded, and the card would become auctionable again. That'd be an interesting way, actually, to get your cards back. Maybe EA could think about doing that, but you guys can see here as well, top 100 players. Just look at the prices on these, absolutely tanked. If you're thinking about sniping these, I've thought about it as well. a lot of these newly introduced promos, per se, now that all the cards are auctionable, I've tried to think of a bunch of different ways to make coins off of them. There are a couple decent ones. If you guys want me to make a video just specifically talking about some coin making techniques now that all the cards are super cheap, just let me know by hitting that like button and dropping a comment down below. Let's take a look. Every card, Jadeveon Clowney at 168 may be a decent buy. Let's just look them up individually. But honestly, I think all these cards are sitting around the same price, and honestly, that price is pretty cheap. Yeah, Clowney not going for any more than 190, so that would not be a pretty decent buy. I mean, I think there's also some Madden Feast players. We could take a look at Team of the Week. I know Madden Feast, they've got like the 86, the 80, the 91s, the mid-tier cards if you guys weren't able to get them to the auctionable master. Those are all auctionable now as well. If we're taking a look at Team of the Week, doesn't look like golds have taken a massive hit. I don't know. There's nothing really here with golds, to be honest. Maybe 5K. Nothing there. So I guess golds are actually still selling at a decent price, but that's a little bit irrelevant, honestly, to what we're talking about. Finally, what's one last promo we can mention? Powerline. These Powerline Ultravolt Masters are now auctionable as well. So if you guys have been looking to get your hands on these cards but didn't want to do all the work, here they all are, right? All four of them. There's going to be no more throughout the rest of the year, so you guys can pick them up and make a full Powerline squad if you so feel the need to. One last promo I almost forgot about that's going to be significantly impacted from this is 24/7. You guys can see lots of elites and lots of gold 24/7s were unauctionable, as you guys know from getting the achievement packs. And now every single one of those cards is going to be flooding the market. Now, I originally thought these golds were going to take a massive hit in price. Looks like there's a ton of them now. They're not going for insanely low amounts of money, especially with the bot kind of controlling the market. But elites are still fairly cheap. And think about this. You guys know the elite achievement cards that are all 90 overalls. We've got the Johnny Heckeries now auctionable. So Tyreek Hill, Andrew Whitworth, Showdown Edition. Unfortunately, I don't see any of the Justin Tuckers, who is super rare. Or what's the other one? The punt returner. Not the punt returner, the kick returner, Cordero Patterson. None of those. But if we do see those someday, those are some of the rarest cards in the game, and they would make for great squad builders. If we take a look at punt returners on its own, Tyreek's not a great price. We've got Jamal Agnew, Deshaun Jackson. Honestly, I would probably just go for the Agnew if you were to get a punt returner at all. I think he's worth the coins. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did learn anything new, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Stay hungry, stay humble, and remember, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. I'll see you guys later. Peace.